Iron Fist is the latest Marvel Netflix collaboration in their series of New York crime fighters. Iron Fist is also the last Defender to get its own series before all the street level heroes team up and have their own show later this year. So after ignoring my real life social duties for 13 hours straight, I was able to binge watch another of these Netflix series, and now I'm here to talk about it. First of all, take it as a good sign that I was able to watch this entire series in one sitting, because a few days before this series premiered on Netflix, we got some disturbing reports from the early critics who really didn't like the show. Something about a boring protagonist and a storyline that didn't flow as well as they would like, and boring action. And when I heard this, I got like really worried, because Iron Fist was always a show I was looking the most towards to. He's by far my favorite character of the 4 Netflix heroes. He just has this sense of mysticism around him which makes interactions with people in the real world so much fun. So when I heard that this series might suck, I got afraid, man. I got afraid that I had waited all this time for what turned out to be a shit show. Which makes me very happy to say that today I am mostly here to dispute the claims of those early critics and try to get you to watch Iron Fist. The claim that Iron Fist is a boring protagonist is bullshit. Finn Jones does an excellent job portraying the rich kid who has had to learn martial arts for 15 years and suddenly is put back into society, only to learn that a lot can change in 15 years. I really like how he doesn't have the Iron Fist completely under control yet, and the whole backstory thing with Kunlun is also very cool. I really like the storylines of the other main characters as well. Brother and sister Meacham, and especially Edward Meacham, who has a really dark storyline. They were great, although I must say that the acting on their part sometimes was a little wonky. Colleen Wing is an awesome new character whose backstory ties into the main storyline in a very cool way. Claire Temple returns, as was to be expected, and Rosario Dawson still very attractive, as was to be expected. The other Netflix heroes get referenced but not shown in varying degrees of subtlety, which is always a nice bonus, I think. David Wenham's in this. I haven't heard much from him since his Faramir days in Lord of the Rings. He's great in this as well. And this time he doesn't have Sean Bean stealing his thunder all the time. Madame Gao is back as well. Really, there's so many cool characters, you really just have to see it for yourself. I'd like to steer clear of spoilers as much as possible, so I'm not going to delve into the main storyline at all. I love all the Kunlun stuff, as I said before, and I really like how it's a new part of New York that we haven't seen before in all the other Netflix Marvel shows. Like more rich people and more business schemes and stuff. One thing I will touch upon is that Drunken Master type fight towards the end of the series. Man, I was like smiling towards the whole thing. The action is great in general, and I really don't know what the other critics were talking about. Like a lot of kung fu, karate, all those Eastern style goodness. And the effect they chose for the Iron Fist, like, I love it. It's like all translucent yellow and stuff, and all the veins popping out. I'm crazy about it. It's beautiful. The music's great as well. It really goes well with the action scenes and stuff. So, in conclusion, it doesn't matter what the critics say. Just watch it for yourself, form your own opinion, and when you do, come here and let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious what you guys think. Alright, now I'm gonna sign off in a way that may seem like I'm ripping off another YouTuber or viewer, but you gotta admit, Jeremy, my fist is way cooler.